クイジション。ちょっとね、冒頭、一番最初から、チュートリアル部分かな、まだ。チュートリアル部分やっております。ちょっと難易度をハードにして、ほんで、何だったかな。試練ってやつを入れています。一つだけ。これ、ちょっとね、入れたことないんやけど、初めてこれを入れてみました。忍び足。敵に新たな特質と戦闘時のアビリティ追加。特別な報酬を拠点で受け取れる確率が高まると。これ入れて、ハードにして大丈夫かな？いきなりちょっとわからへんけど。見たいと思います。これなんや。すごい。黒やな。今、なんかあったよな。ピコピコってなってたね。アイテム取ったんかな？取ったっけ？取った覚えがない。今喋りながら取ったんかな？あれ、なんかある。探検と盾。
Be wary, another fade rift.
お、何？敵？どこにあった？叫ぶ。ないか。どうしよう。ちょっと待って。今ちょっとまずいかな。ないか。あいつ先倒したいんだけど。あれ今どこにいるあれこれやり方どうやってこうか。痛い。ちょっと強そう。あと何体を。
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoners' doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
はい、ちょっと待って。あれれ。 どうしようかな。どういうキャラでいこうかな、この人。自信満々キャラ。それから謙虚キャラ。私もそう狙っている。戦士やろ。二刀流戦士。強気という設定やったから、確か。私もそう狙っているか、これかどっちかやな。唯一の希望だ。どっちかな。
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it.
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
買うと拾ったな。さっき何拾ったっけ？なんか拾ったな。武器や。あ、ちゃ。やっちゃったかな？なんかいらんことした気がするな。売却品へ移動するってやってしまったような気がするだけかな。やったな、これ。ちゃうわ。大丈夫や。大丈夫かな。ちょっと自信がない。最近何を拾ったんやったかな。ちょっと、L2 ボタンの反応が良すぎて、勝手にちょっと押してしまうんだ、たまに。狩猟用ロング。あ、ちょっと待って、操作が慣れんわ。縦。あれ？やっぱりさ、なんかおかしなことしてんな。どうしよう。ちょっと待って。なんかアイテム、ジャンク品に入れてしまってんな、多分。入れたくないやつを。で、そや、これや。解除する。なんでやねん。解除する。これでいいか。これは、売ってええやつかな。ちょっとね、L2 ボタンの反応が良すぎるんよね、これ。困ったもんで。で、縦。 ちの方が強いか。うん。あ、非耐性か。うわ、レベル全然足りんな。なんかやりそうなんだわ。神殿。このルート行ったことないのかな。なんかあんまり見覚えないね。ピコンってなった。あれか。神殿。あ、ここから行くのかな。どっちから行くのかな。そうか。アイテムあるかな。ねえ。やっぱ先にとかな。そうか。なんかボス出てくるんだかな。
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
お、ちょっと待って。セーブ、オートセーブ、ちゃんと取ってるかな。やってるかな。どうしたらいいか。
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
叫んで続く道。お、
Now is the hour of our victory.
これは
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What up?
待って。前か、これ。
Hearing.
At a guess, the
どっち
person
か
who
ら、どっ
created
ち
the
行ったらいい
breach.
のこれ。こっちかな。 こっちから来たんやったっけ？こっちから来た。お。ちょっとアイテムを探しながら。
You know this stuff is red lyrium,
レッド
Seeker.
リリウム。
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
レッドリリウム。リリウム。
Help me! That is Divine Justinia's
ジャ
voice.
スティニアが何か言っている。リリウム、レッドリリウムっていうのは、現代でいうちょっと悪い薬みたいな感じですね。悪い薬。これね。いけない薬。まあ、難易度上げてるけど、あれやな、この辺はまあ、そんなに、チュートリアル部やから、難しくはならへんやろうけど。確かなんかボスが出てきた記憶があるな。
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready! We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
でも避けない。とりあえず、サイドがいいのかな。
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
雑魚的。出てきてる。 妨害しようか。はい。待てよ。彼がやばいね。バリックが回復。ちょっとあれしようか。一応、ソラス、もうちょっと粘ろう。方向ボタン上下で仲間を操作するキャラを切り替えます。自分どこや。ちょっと待って。自分がどこにいるのかわからない。で、戦術カメラに切り替えたらわかりやすいのかな。戦術カメラ。これ、バリック、カサンドラ。これ自分か。裂け目は今は、妨害するって。あ、そうか、先にこれで、最初がいけよ。やべえ。あれ、今できへん。そう。ダメやな。ほほ。倒した方が早いのか。やばい。あら。やばい。やばいな。待って、先に裂け目妨害した方がええんかな。裂け目を妨害する。どうやって、これできへんか。インタラクトで、無理かな。これできてるか。お、いけてる。そうか。やばい、強いな。難易度上げてるからか。いやいや、やばい。やばいぞ。やばい。あかん。あかんの。よいしょ。そう。ちょっと待って。あれができへんのか。あかんか。ちょっとみんな、ちょっと粘っといてくれるのかな。やばい、死ぬ。ちょっ その前に死ぬのはやばいな。あ、いけるか。やべえ。やばかったな。うん。
Oh. I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
ゴーストバック山脈調べる。なんだこんなとこにエルフルフトが。オーデックスか。うん。特別な品は、もらっとく。めっちゃもらったな。待って、一回、あれしとこうか。セーブデータ使っとこうかな。新しく。ロストバック。どこだ？ ここもあるな。こういうところに宝箱があるというね、なんか昔のドラクエとかああいう和芸 RPG っぽいですよね、こういうの。はい。うん。設計図、エルフルート。お、いけるんかな。どっから出てきたんやろ。ここか。ちょっと待って、ここよその家か。すごい人がいっぱいおるけど、いや、行かれへん。こっから出てきたんやね。ちょっとアイテムあさって、で、どこ行ったんやろ。みんなこれ何してんのや。セグリット。
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
はい。とりあえずカサンドラのところに行けってことね。読む。アンドラステの曲がり。マファリって犬やな、確か。
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger. I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still a lot of rifts left to move. Cracks in the sky.
She can seal those, though. The Herald of Andraste.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Good luck sealing those rifts. Good luck sealing those rifts.
カサンドラ。
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
なんかありそう。ルフルートがあったね。いけんか。
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
ここでね、 なんか、割とあんねんな、これ。ロングボウ、エルフの頭巾。ここに誰かおったよね。人が。気のせい。
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up
サ
with
ンドラ
Cassandra.
のとこにとりあえず一回行かな。何も始まらんか。
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
教会。教会なんかすごいいっぱいアイテムあった気がするね。待って、パーティーキャラ。パーティーメンバー今、何人？あ、今自分だけか。さあ。アビリティをね。行動。画面。パーティーに戦闘時の戦い方や協力防御の方針について指導を出せる。メンバーはいつでも切り替えて操作可能で、操作していないメンバーはここで決めた方針に従って行動すると。どうしようかな。話すためには一定以下で温存。これは、戦士やから、30% ぐらいでいいか。20%。マナスタミナは、まあ、MP のことですね。MP。マジックポイント。30% ぐらいかな。とりあえずは。ターゲット設定。これどういうことやろ？ちょっと意味がわからんな、これは。ちょっと待ってください。追従、防衛。これでいくか、とりあえず。回復交渉、温存。ああ。これでいいか。で、アビリティ。何取ったっけ？これやな。シールドブレイカー。IT ブローを。ちょっと待って。切り替え。あ、これか。 どうしようかな。ガード系は一つ持っときたいかな。これはどうなんこれ。あは。これとこれどうちゃうんや。いやー、どうしよう。防衛力ボーナス 200% か。強いな。これ一個覚えようか。敵だ。フェイドか。あれか。指輪。
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken from Royal immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The elves failed.
あ、カサンドラここにおった気がするな。なんかあれ外れた。違うわ。違うわ。教会の創立。コーディビスドラコン。でもコーデックスがね結構いっぱいあるんですよね。これね読み物、コーデックスって読み物開ける道具が必要。ちょっと待って、これ間違ってるよな、多分。間違ってるというか、まあまあ。とりあえずカサンドラ探さなあかんから。ここか。
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
タイトル出るかな。はい、ここからこれでチュートリアルとりあえず終了って感じかな。オープニングがやっぱりいつ見てもかっこいいで、これかっこいいんで、これそらすと、結構強 れかな、もうここら辺ちょっと探索して終わってしまうかな。これ家やったかな、自分のとこ。
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Segrit told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segrit he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of Making-O's Wear, though. So, you're welcome.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
ポーション装備拠点。ここやな、それ。
You're back. And in one piece.
調べ、ちょっと変わってるな。
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around who can help.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Tajin memo. Top grade. トニックグレネードポーション。なるほど。まあ、全然足りひんね。ポーション割り当てと補充。自動的にノーコストで補充される、上部にある回復ポーションね。今は自動回復ポーションを割り当てれるのかなこれ。英語で現在のパーティーメンバーに割り当てたい。そうするとポーションを選択し。なるほど。自動回復ポーションを割り当てれるけども、エルフルートが一ついるって意味やったかな、これは。これちょっと待って、1やろう？一回やってみようか。どうしようかな。じゃあ、1個補充しようか。60秒の間、2秒ごとに体力26回復させる。これ試しに1個。2個ぐらい補充しとこうか。 Lady.
Just right.
で、ヘイブンは教会に報告せよ。
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now, for the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I was talking with a friend who said there used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry, but that doesn't mean the Maker loves you any less.
歌う乙女。あ、そうや。ちょっと、バリック探しに行こう。バリック、どこおったっけな。この辺おったよな。ちょっと待って、これない。
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
None of this shit should have happened.
You don't know the half of it. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. King Alistair offered my services to the Inquisition, probably to get rid of me.
Okay.
Loghain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Kaelan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Turn Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. You find anything we need, let me know.
これが反応してるのか。教会。とりあえず教会。行こうか。ちょっと待ってよ、時間があれやな。このイベント、ムービー終わったらやめますかね。何これ、どういうこと？消えてほしいってどういうことやろ、これ。何のことやろ。消えてほしい。問題ない。
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
インターランド地方はフレルデン方面にある。今は、ちょっと待ってよ。今はこっちは何もないかな。オーレイの方は。インターランド地方。インターランド地方。
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
インターランド地方偵察ですね。 り、ちょっと待って。カサンドラ。カサンドラ。確認かな。切りがいいから、ここで、ちょっと切ってしまおうかな。まあ、ここまで、割と、ここら辺まであれかな。チュートリアルって感じかな。このゲーム。こっから、
It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
まあ、ここら辺から、割と、いろんなところに、こう、マップが徐々に増えていって、わお。え？そんなに充電なかったっけ？ちょっと。そうそう。ここら辺から徐々にマップが広がっていろんなところに、まあまあ、行けるようになっていくけど、よいしょ。あれ？なんで接続切れたの？
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard. Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thetis. Oh, wonderful. The hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Yeah,
What is it?
This could help us.
鉄。鍵。発見。郊外。ちょっと、今、あれやな、ここら辺で多分、もう少ししたらやめるので、ここでちょっと終わります。切っちゃおうか。はい。これ、まあ、毎回は、これ、配信、こうやってやれへんとは思うけど、また、なんか気分次第でやっていこうと思います。今日は終わりにします。では、ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。